my fellow sequins. As you all know, we have assembled here for the investiture ceremony, which is introducing our new appointees to the given post, who will be your guides and mentors and representatives from the students' community. Before we proceed with the evening, we have a beautiful song, "I'll Be There" by Michael Jackson, where in the senior appointees will hand over the command to the new appointees. having given serious thought and based on their previous record of performance, these new appointees have been chosen for said posts. I request our Vice Chairman and Headmaster to step onto the stage to honor and facilitate our proud representatives. I would now like to call upon these proud representatives one by one in the order of merit to share their experience in their journey so far as a sequence. So, dear friends and my dear teacher, allow me to introduce to you all our first candidate, Rijul Mittal, who will be our new school captain. A man of few words, he stands tall with qualities like patience, integrity, and rationality to adorn his personality, and is said to lead the school in an exemplary way. He has just the right mix of what it takes to take the school to new heights. An active sports person too. He is a dynamic individual. School Captain Rijul Mittal.
Headmaster, teachers, and my fellow students. Thank you for having faith in me and finding me capable enough to lead the student body. I'll try my best to take the school to greater heights and fulfill my duties diligently. For this purpose, I'd like you to cooperate with me and believe in me. Thank you.
We now have Lamir Karasate, the karate kid of Selaqui, who will be taking over as the head girl. Shy, yet firm in belief and a quick learner. Lamir is a promising individual who is capable of achieving great heights in her ventures. Her short stature is never to be underestimated, for the best of things come in small packages. Head girl Lamir Karasate.
Good evening, respected Vice Chairman, Headmaster, teachers, and my fellow students. First and foremost, I thank God and my parents for giving me this opportunity to be here in Selaqui International School. Before I joined, I was very apprehensive whether I would fit in this new environment. But the love and friendship of my teachers, my schoolmates, made me feel so at home that now I can even stand up here to express my sincere gratitude to the selection board and the headmaster for giving me a chance to prove myself as the head girl for this coming session. I feel like there's a need to give a special thanks to those teachers who are always there for me, encouraging me, helping me out, come what may if conditions were, and overlooking my shortcomings. They have had a big hand in making me come out of my shell, in which I never imagined I could. I know the responsibility of being a head girl is a heavy one, but I promise to give out my best in carrying out my duties for the benefit of the students and the school as a whole. My fellow students, as I conclude, I hope and request you to feel free to approach me and bring forth any problems and hurdles that we face so that together and in our capacities we solve them. Thank you.
To now call upon the first of House representatives, I now invite Lucas Rimbai. Enthusiasm runs through his veins. He is a promising footballer and a dedicated athlete. His assertive and helpful nature will support him in guiding the Agniites in their hardships. Agni House Captain Lucas Rimbai.
Good evening, respected Vice Chairman, Headmaster Sir, teachers, and to all my fellow friends present here this evening. As I stand here this evening, I firstly would like to thank the Headmaster and the teachers for considering me worthy of this position. Dear teachers and friends, I will try my very best to keep my house flag flying high besides the tricolor as it is today. Friends, I may falter at times, but all throughout this journey, I expect a little cooperation and support from you all in helping me out to prove myself as a responsible and a supportive true leader of Agni House. Once again, thank you one and all.
We now have Rakshanda Bhore, a very calm and composed girl who is always firm in her decisions. She does not think twice to reveal her thoughts when she is confident about them. Being a very good listener, we are sure that she will rightly convey the suggestions and put forward the new ideas in her house. Agni House Vice Captain Rakshanda Bhore.
Very good evening, respected Chairman, Headmaster, teachers, and all my fellow mates. I would like to express my sincere gratitude towards the teacher who taught me as a worthy candidate for this post. I shall put the best of my efforts to sustain the glorious position that my house has achieved, and shall leave no stone unturned to discover and bring out innate talents of my fellow Agniites. Thank you.
I now call upon the representative of Akash House, Shreyansh Pandey. Tendency of vivacious nature. He is a senior whom the juniors look upon for their problems on a daily basis. Good in academics, talented footballer, a good vocalist. His housemates are proud to have him as their captain. Akash House Captain Shreyansh Pandey.
Good evening, respected Vice Chairman, Headmaster Sir, and all my fellow sequents. I would like to thank Vice Chairman, Headmaster Sir, and my house mentors for having faith in me and finding me capable enough for this honorable position. I promise to fulfill the deeds of my house and make my house mentors feel proud of me. I swear that in all states, I will be fully devoted to my Akash house. Thank you.
We now have Krisameto, Vice Captain Akash House. Absolutely charming, happy-go-lucky, most certainly a favorite amongst her housemates. A good painter, vivacious singer, talented dancer, hardworking in academics, Midhum has certainly earned her position as the Vice Captain of Akash House. Her housemaster is proud of her and believes that with this responsibility, she will reach new heights. Akash House Vice Captain, Krisameto.
Good evening, everyone. Respected Vice Chairman, Headmaster, teachers, and all my fellow men. I would like to thank my teachers and house mentors who appointed me as the Vice Captain of Akash House. I assure that I will encourage my housemates to participate with full spirit and radiant smiles, and promise to support my Akash House with my whole heart and soul in each and every step it takes. I will try my best to live up to the faith my teachers have in me. Thank you.
I now call upon Shreyansh Sharma, Captain Prithvi House, who has certainly proved himself worthy of his post. He excels in all areas equally, such as creativity, academics, and athletics. He shows great capabilities of being a role model for his fellow and housemates. Prithvi House Captain Shreyansh Sharma.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to express my gratitude towards the Vice Chairman, Headmaster, and all my teachers for entrusting me with this responsibility. I consider myself fortunate to have been considered capable to lead Prithvi House, and shall work sincerely to keep up the faith all of you have in me. Thank you.
We now have Jem Zernia, Vice Captain Prithvi House. She is confident and trustworthy. She is an artist and a dancer and has proved her mettle for being a Vice Captain. Her amiable and reflective nature makes her a favorite amongst her housemates. Prithvi House Vice Captain Jem Zernia.
Good evening, everyone. It is a great honor for me to have been chosen the vice captain of Prithvi House. I shall give my full support to the house captain in leading the house and bringing back the Prithvi House flag next to the tricolor. Throughout this tenure, I'll try to motivate my housemates in doing little things in a great way. I thank the vice chairman, headmaster, and all the teachers for entrusting me with this responsibility. Thank you.
And finally, we now have Abhishek Pal, Captain Jal House. Tall, handsome, confident, a leader with qualities of leading the team well. A very fine footballer, famous amongst his friends and liked by many for his wittiness. He aspires to be a sound engineer, cracking and rocking the world. Approachable and easy to convince, witty and humorous. Jal House Captain Abhishek Pal.
Good evening, respected Vice Chairman sir, Headmaster sir, teachers, and all my fellow sequence. I would like to thank the Vice Chairman, Headmaster, all the house mentors for giving me the opportunity to prove myself. I never actually thought that I would be even considered until about 2 months back. And I'm really happy and I'm really honored that I was chosen for this team. I will try my best not to let you guys down, and I promise to fulfill my duties on time. At last, I would like to say to all those who are chosen as representatives today that try and do your work punctually and don't be late. Thank you.
To give him company in this journey is Livingstone, Vice Captain Jal House. He aspires to be a business tycoon, calm, sincere, and is extremely helpful. He is very approachable, which makes him a favorite. An outstanding footballer, believes in dignity of every individual, says this year, the flag belongs to Jal House. Jal House Vice Captain Livingstone.
Good evening to one and all present here. I take this moment as one of the most opportune moments to pen down my heartiest thanks to Vice Chairman, Headmaster sir, teachers, and all my dear friends who was part of the decisions making body to consider me the right fit for the position of a Vice Captain. I would like to honestly and humbly discharge my duties. And I would like to work diligently and dedicatedly to serve this institution, Selaqui International School, to the best part of my capacity for Jal House. Thank you.
Thank you, friends. Thank you, sir. I now request all the new appointees to step up and take the oath in which they promise to abide by this pledge. I would request Vice Chairman sir to step up in order to lead the oath.
Repeat after I read. I, having a clear understanding of the basis, spirit, and interpretation of the honor system, whereby our community is governed. I pledge my honor that I will uphold the standards of honesty and responsibility in all areas of school, both academic and social. I will do all in my power to make the ideal of honor in its highest sense, and it will be my endeavor to inspire my fellow students. If at any time I should violate either the letter or the spirit of this pledge, I shall accept full responsibility for myself. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request Headmaster to address the gathering.
Respected Vice Chairman sir, Mrs. Nirupama Singh, coordinators, teachers, past appointments, new appointments, dear students. A very good evening to all of you. Not too long ago, I was standing right here in a very similar manner, addressing the same gathering for the same purpose, swearing in this group, and just 3 or 4 months later, I'm swearing in another group. My message to all of you remains the same. To the outgoing appointments, I once mentioned that even though you no longer hold those positions, you no longer wear those badges, but you carry the legacy. You or your classmates of class 12 cannot do anything to damage that legacy, to damage the dignity of the position, the dignity of the position which these people now hold. And it is up to them to raise the standards and to raise the bar even further. So that next year, when you hand over to another group, the position of the school captain, the position of a house captain, the position of a vice captain only keeps getting better and better. So, my new friends, today you have accepted not authority but responsibility. And you have gladly accepted it. This responsibility means that you have to lead the way in every sphere of school life, as you just took the oath, whether it's academic, or social, or sports, or punctuality, or discipline. You have to hold a torch and lead from the front. Small little things like being in class on time, encouraging your friends to do the same, coming back from vacations on time, being properly dressed, speaking the right language, behaving in the right manner, doing your best in academics, participating in sports, motivating your house, all that counts. And of course, many more things which I cannot think of the top of my head right now, but everything counts. And it is up to the entire student community to approach this group of young men and women if you have any problem, and I'm sure that they will put their heart and soul into resolving your problems. And one last word for this group is that communication leads to everything. So you must often meet with your houses, with your whatever student groups you have, and you must communicate your ideas, receive ideas back from them, and then reach some kind of a larger picture that we can implement. And ideally, if you look at the good old British schools, it is not the headmaster or the principal or the housemasters who run the school. It is the student body, the prefects, the appointments. I know we are not there yet, but we aspire to be. So I wish you all the best once again, and God bless you.
Now I would request the headmaster again to give a small token of appreciation to the ex-appointees.
I have a small deviation in the program. I am inviting anybody from this group who wants to come up and share a few lines about what your experience was like. Like Abhishek Pal shared a few words of wisdom, told his group to be punctual and disciplined and on time. So, any one of you, any 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter. Whoever wants to come up, say anything that you want.
Vice Chairman, Headmaster, all teachers, and my fellow sequence. I would like to thank you, Headmaster sir, for giving me this opportunity to share. As I was coming here with the Vice Chairman sir, he asked me whether I feel relinquished to be handing over the responsibilities to the new student body. Well, I, candidly speaking, for the past this week, it did come as a relief that finally there will be someone else standing outside the dining hall asking us to move in, get in line. We did get rude looks all year, but then this is a part of life, and honestly, I'm going to miss this, and I believe that my colleagues, I was called, must agree with me on this. More or less, this has been something which helped me develop as an individual. When I first came here, I swear, I had never thought that being a leader was written somewhere in my journey as a sequel. And I wish and I congratulate the new student body and wish them all the best. Because I know I have been there. They will develop as individuals after a year, after serving the school as the appointees. And that's it. All the best. I hope you keep up the standards and lead the school in an exemplary way. Thank you.
Nobody wants to.
School Captain Prasad. Ex-head girl. Ex-Army House Captain Saradam. Ex-Army House Vice Captain Bhutan. Ex-Akash House Captain Prabhavi. Ex-Akash House Vice Captain Moniraj. Ex-Prithvi House Captain Akshay Baner. Ex-Prithvi House Captain, Vice Captain Dagi. Ex-Jahaz Captain Shwetan Kedia. Ex-Jahaz Vice Captain Yash Lokas. I now request Vice Chairman Chairperson Singh to share a few motivational thoughts with us.
Master Sir, respected faculty members, ladies and gentlemen, and students. In fact, this is one of the very important days in our school calendar, because this particular day we endeavor to empower our students for whatever we talk about responsibilities. First of all, my compliments to the captains who have now relinquished their appointments for a job which they have done extremely well. I have watched them very closely and I have seen them that they have gone around doing their business very sincerely and a very committed manner. So congratulations, you did a good job. Way of life that the old must give in for the new. And we have the new set of appointments. Well, let me tell you one thing, that the appointment or this particular responsibility has not just come into your lap. You earned it. Your names have been deliberated. You have been considered and thereafter found fit to hold the responsible appointment. You have all the reasons to be happy, reasons to be proud, elated. But my sincere advice to you is, please remain humble. Because you have a team to carry, and for a very long time. And there are a lot of expectations also from all of us. So, in this particular endeavor, it's always better. You have to be very aggressive, you have to be assertive, but at the same time, remember, these are all your colleagues. A responsibility has been given to you to carry them along. It is not an authority. So congratulations, and we look forward to a very enduring and a very, very good tenure as far as we are concerned. As far as the good leaders are concerned, they always set examples. It is not that you become a leader by yourself, that you can do everything wrong and expect the others to follow. No. And to be good leaders, you have to learn to take responsibility. One way is to shirk from responsibility, to look the other way around. No. You have to be responsible. Particularly responsible when the chips are down, when you're on the losing side. That is the time that you must, as a leader, step out and take responsibility. Because at that particular time, everybody is looking at you. And unless you provide leadership, the ship is going to sink. So therefore, and in this particular responsibility, take it on yourself. Don't go about doing witch hunting, not blaming any other for that particular mistake or for having that particular, and not be on the losing side. Don't blame anybody. Take the responsibility, go ahead, don't look back. I'm sure you're going to do well. Be courageous. Now, courage is not jumping from the first floor or from a dormitory, or climbing on the roof, trying to prove that you're very courageous, or at times, it has happened in the past, breaking in the night into the kitchen. That is not courageous. That is being foolhardy. If you are a sportsman and if you understand what courage is, it's like a goalkeeper and an attacker on the football field. When the ball is at common, you have 50% as a goalkeeper, the forward has 50%, and the goalkeeper thereafter dives to collect that ball. That is courage. If you can tame a bully, if you can report against somebody who is harassing, ragging any senior, that is courage. Now, all that takes a lot of effort, a lot of courage to go and report against somebody. But believe me, it is not that way. It is doing part of your duty, and you're being courageous to do that. I have always believed that those who solve problems, who create solutions, they are the people who become good leaders. It's very easy to crib, very easy to create problems, raise your hand, not to find an answer, but to pose a problem. That is not a sign of being a good leader. Good leaders will always find solutions to any problem. And that is what is expected from you, and that is what should be done. If you make mistakes, so what? But as a leader, you must find solutions to every particular problems you may have, or your house may have, or any other subordinate of yours may have. As a leader, it's your duty also to delegate your responsibility. Remember that you cannot do everything yourself. You will make a lot of mistakes. Besides, if you found that in a team there was a better person, there was a better player, and if you probably were to give him that opportunity to lead, believe me, you would have made one particular frame. One. Secondly, you would have given some sort of a training which is expected out of a leader, that is by delegating that same authority to that particular person. So therefore, to not only that, you will have trained another person which is expected from you. So therefore, don't try and do everything yourself. See as much as what can be given to others also. So that is part of your delegation. In all your effort, whatever you're doing, be a good listener. Because, let me tell you one thing. I have, over a period of time, that if you listen to people around, be your junior, be anybody, even be your Didi, I can tell you one thing. She'll have some idea. She'll give you some sort of insight probably of what you may not have thought of. And therefore, if you have that particular art of listening, you will gather a lot of ideas. Give an opportunity to others to speak also. Don't be the one who is always talking and making others to listen to you. No, it should be the other way around. Try and listen to people around, you will find that you will gather a lot of ideas. I just want to tell you one thing, that whatever I have said involves making a lot of sacrifice, your time, your effort. I'll give you one small example of what a personal commitment can be, how much effort it took for a particular person to be whatever he became. We had in fact I was very fond of riding. So I used to look after the riding over here in the school when we had the horses. We had a small 6th class boy, Ashish Preet. He was a lousy rider, let me tell you one thing, to begin with. But believe me, by the time he was passing out in class 12, he was not only the best rider, but he became the school captain. He was one of the best in academics, by sheer hard work. His hard work, his commitment, I'll tell you. He was so fond of riding that on Sundays, he would get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He couldn't go by himself. So he'll collect a few of those people, go to everybody, wake them up. And by 6 o'clock in the morning, he was in my house, knocking at me. He said, sir, we have to go for riding. Every particular Sunday, believe me, there was nobody else, everybody said he shouldn't off. But no, not this guy, he will go himself. So that was the commitment. Now believe me, it was his commitment, his involvement that took him to that particular place. So this is a very small thing which I wanted to share with you, be good leaders. It's applicable to them, to those who have already become, and those who are likely to become in the near future. Well, thank you very much. And once again, congratulations. You've done well to earn where you're sitting today, and I wish you all the very best in your tenure as a professor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Before we call it a day, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Vice Chairman General Basant Singh, Headmaster Rohit Pathak, and my dear teachers, faculty members for constant support and motivation. Last but not the least, on behalf of the student community, I would like to congratulate all new appointees on their achievement. I request everyone to rise for the national anthem.